It's also worth noting if FaZe close this, that means Na'Vi are through, guaranteed into the playoffs. Any Na'Vi fans also rooting for FaZe in this game?
Yeah, I always love it when that happens. Any Na'Vi fans turned FaZe fans? Make some noise. Here we go. Little pit flash, a little smoke going over to Moto. One out here to try and get you in, but Twistzz has brought you down. Olof will trade out for a double, and there's still a guy in the sight. syrsoN brushed aside the bomb all the way up on balcony. They're gonna have to go up to go get it. Twistzz will begin scaling the hay cart now. This is one hell of a turnaround. Look at the move. Keto is trying to make Olof wants no part of it. And so he removes him out of the round, leaving it all on Mr. Gade. Dead to Carrigan, and FaZe win the pistol. That went from an incredible start with Twistzz doubling up on the apps push. Bear in mind, you had 2 players over towards mid, like throw in the util in, who were arriving a little late. It is so huge that Olof was able to double up there and keep that alive, because if he falls to Twistzz as well, you know, those 2 guys coming up middle are essentially moving into a bomb site that they have no control over, no bomb.
Yeah.
Olof's impact there cannot be understated enough. That is lovely.
Yeah, FaZe armed with USPs as well. Run away with that. And Twistzz, we know his USP alone is amazing, right? He's the guy who can do those barrel flicks on overpass, those, you know, from the ground. I don't even know how you explain them. If you've seen them, you know what I mean. And so 2 kills, well, means nothing in the grand scheme. FaZe take the pistol, and now Big decide to force. FaZe trying to get involved in mid. Bomb is still late back down in T-spawn. Scout on the A site for syrsoN. 3 here, so standard setup here for Big. Both Deagles actually fighting on the short side, or both pistols rather. Taps them ready with a re-smoke. Try and stall this play out. Where did that go? That bounced. Away, syrsoN Scout is gone, and FaZe, they don't care what util you throw at them, they're going to throw their bodies at you. The flash comes in, but Carrigan was up and past it, and he taps out 2 into the bomb site. Easy round, won by FaZe, and Big have to save.
Yeah, left running away again are the big boys. FaZe just look very dialed in right now. I keep seeing little smiles as well every now and again. A smiley FaZe clan is a dangerous FaZe clan. Yeah, I think quite often people overlook the mentality aspect of CSGO. If you know, are molding all the time, if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're raging, you know, these are all very negative headspaces to be in. CS should be, you know, it's a video game. We should have fun. We should laugh.
Yeah.
You know, we should smile. Because when you're enjoying it, everything just feels better.
Hard to enjoy losing, though, especially with what's on the line.
Don't make excuses for molders, Hugo. I'm not about the teams now. This is more of a...
Whoa. There's a very different thing between not enjoying it and raging, Harry. Those are 2 very separate entities.
That's true.
You can not enjoy yourself, but you don't have to ruin your team's morale. You don't have to bring people down to your level.
That's a good point.
Just sit there in silence and cry. It's free, after all.
Well, this should be a pretty free round as well. Talking of free things. You can't spell free without re. And so that's exactly how Gade's going to be feeling here.
Oh, no.
As he walks into Olof's crosshair.
Oh, dearie me, Harry. It's a gamble. And Carrigan's got the lineup, 2 out of 3. And, hey, some Deags coming out. Keto, 1v4. Couldn't do the 1v5. This is easy by comparison.
Yeah, I think teeing it up as that is a little dangerous, but we'll see.
Maybe. Probably just going to save anyway.
He probably will just save, yeah. It's not going to, you know, I feel like you kind of made a promise that we can't keep here, Hugo. This was not an easy round. Keto is just holding on to that Galil. And, you know, Galil's basically a T-side M4 with 5 more bullets, and it's cheaper. So that's all well and good. He'll get out of it with this. FaZe go up 3-0. Everything started exactly how it should. We haven't had any, force buy victories thrown in. I think that's quite relieving as well. I always get nervous for FaZe, especially with their T sides. Like, I feel like sometimes they'll win the pistol, you're going, oh, boys, all right, let's see what they can do. And then just boom, forced upon, wrecked, brutal, savage.
You want a sad story? Keita's got 99 armor here, and even though he's saving his gun, he'd love to upgrade with a helmet. That's going to cost him $1,000. So very, very sad indeed. Very sad. Probably won't even upgrade as a result. That's one expensive helmet. And your Kevlar isn't even dusted. FaZe 3-0 though. Still have that Mac and Galil in play. So let's see if monetary woes come back to hurt Keita. In the meantime, syrsoN's got his AWP, and that's a good sign. Didn't really get going on that first map. Brokey certainly did. So that is one slight worry. FaZe setting util quick on this A-bomb side. They're mollied out in middle though. Have to respect that for a moment. Big, this is not the round to make gambles. You've just got to hit your shots, hold your spots. FaZe are still in no hurry, looking like a late B with his apartment's control out of Rain and Olof.
Yeah, easy does it into this first rifle round for FaZe. They're really taking their time here. They've scared Big away from any semblance of banana control, and that molly has only furthered that goal. Right now you're kind of getting paranoid. Maybe they're taking banana, maybe they're moving up, and that's why we have this early rotation out of syrsoN. Now, we will have him trading places with gade by the looks, but this might come far too late in the round. Right now, it's just Twistzz in this A-bomb site all alone. He has been the standout player for Big as of late, and he wants to show us why now, more so than ever. First man down for Twistzz. Spamming the smokes, caught in the air, the clash of the IGLs, and karrigan comes out ahead. It's a 3-on-3. This is not a bad situation for Big. They can look to give this a go. The fast short wrap might blindside Olof, but Brokey's able to trade and keep it even. Now they've got him pinned in at the graveyard, but he doesn't have to peek. He can just wait. We're on Brokey's time now, and karrigan's tapping them out. Bro, look at the start the karrigan's having. 8-1 in this game. He is someone who only gets scarier the more he's feeling it. I think the less you have been worrying about his individual performance, the better. It reflects in the calls.
Yeah, he's... the old bubble throat. Yeah, the little lizard inside of me tried to break out there. karrigan's fighting an AWP. Yeah, push it down. Save it for later. karrigan's fighting an AWP as well. I know it's a headshot angle. It's obviously very favorable, but that's you're talking about his form, or he's feeling it. Going for plays like that, double facing those last two long players with FaZe, and Big fell for the B fake as well. Right, they had a third man out of position. Twistzz felt like he had the read, felt like he had a chance there, but karrigan is doing all the leading and all the reading right now. Book in hand, AK in the other. Dodges the nade completely on the corner. Gade, oh dear, watch out, buddy. That kill would have sent FaZe right into B.
209 ADR, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's not going to keep up, at least. It's only 4 rounds.
No, Hugo, you naysayer.
Surely, right. Gambled on B again. FaZe are faking you hard right now if you're Big. That's second round in a row they've made the wrong read. I mean, this is more of a round where you are going to make those gambles happen because you've got this AWP surrounded by pistols. You want people to pick up this gun, but it's fired off. FaZe go, ha! Orbs on B, lads. Let's go A.
Yeah, so it's going to be another save out of Big. FaZe doing a phenomenal job of misdirecting them so far. Now, normally all it ever takes is like the CTs to make one right read, and suddenly, right, like the kind of mental game feels like it gets reset a little bit. So hopefully we can have Big break this streak soon, just so they arrive to the table nice and early. But because karrigan is one of these guys who leads from the front lines, right, he'll always be up there fighting, right at the forefront of his team. I feel like whenever he's, looking really comfortable doing that, it does just scream that his reads are good because he's so willing to fight you individually. Like, he's so willing to take you on in these gunfights because he's feeling like he's got a good read on the game. as mentioned, it feels like that's reflecting in the cooling as well. He's constantly outbraining the big boys right now. I want this to be our momentum breakground. I don't want this to be one of these games where it's like a 7-0 lead for FaZe before Big even get there first. They just feel horrible, especially CT Inferno, where for the majority of players, you are left saving in rounds that get lost, right? You don't even really get a chance to play. And so far, this has been a great example of that.
Yeah, Rowan's leaning back, man. He's having a great time.
Rowan's chilling out. He's like,
keep it up, boys.
I'm just going to log off for the evening. You got this.
Yeah, it's under control. And, you know, FaZe, you talk about you don't want this to be one-sided, and you talk about the saves. And FaZe have been doing good fakes so far. Big want to take some real estate. Banana control is the name of the game. Olof, oh, pre-fired. Twistzz saw the barrel, took the shot. He's stuck in Boiler. They almost line up. Rain gets it back, though, in the favor of FaZe instead. 4-on-4. Big, they did have Banana, but now they peel back. Gade solo with the utility, and Keto's on that rotate. Still got the AWP. Over on the short side, FaZe, where do they want to go this time? As things go quiet, FaZe could be anywhere. Keto decides to keep things more standard. But FaZe, you never know where they're going to go. Twistzz up top B, 2 in apps, and the bomb picked up at ramp. Another aggro flash to get you into Banana. Let's see if Twistzz can dodge it. He's up in front, and he's still dead. Good flashbang for Keto.
Oh, finally as well, Big get the info that, okay, that was the fake. We just peeked in, no one was there, we haven't seen or heard anything, and now they spot these players moving in through the short side. That's a double molly, but the smoke will extinguish it. syrsoN holding on, not letting them in. Can he find all three? Yeah. Of course he can. syrsoN with the AWP, locks the round in. Beautiful scenes there, and if we can get a couple more rounds of that out of the guy, you know, you mentioned how he had a slow start back on Dust 2. It felt like he really couldn't find anything. When you compare the impact that Brokey was having to syrsoN, maybe it helped shed some light on why that felt like such a good game out of FaZe. You know, the AWPing power, something that syrsoN normally is very keen to provide, just wasn't there for Big. Now, are we going to have this be the momentum break where Big start to find their footing, start to build their way back in? You can already see that they're feeling more confident here. They're keen to take Banana away, no longer playing to the mercy of FaZe's fakes.
Yeah, this is great as well. Full AWP info. syrsoN, he's hitting bangers right now. He's got a re-smoke. This is even more time. The FaZe just don't have any semblance of B control. And so either they have to wait out everything, which would be the right play before you make your next move, or risk walking into this quad setup on A instead. FaZe will just keep patient. Stay winning. Brokey has that B flash ready to go. Obviously, players jump through this smoke right at the end. syrsoN, good flash out from bottom B, and Karrigan's chasing him down.
Oh, the nades, they've slowed him down a lot, but he still gets back into the site. Luckily enough, FaZe pumped the brakes. I always get nervous, right? Like when you're getting naded on that corner, even getting slowed for a second can make all the difference. Brokey doesn't even make an effort to turn from that flash. He just tried to hit it on timing. And look, right, you've put the fear in Big so much that even seeing all of this outside of B wasn't enough to rotate guys over. Look at the size of this fake. Karrigan is all the way through spawn.
He might tell them to come B after all. Come long, guys. I might have a kill here. You're walking into the stack.
This could go really wrong, though. Like 15 seconds, and they are going into all three. They have no control at A. They had none on the build-up. There's the mow down from Gade. And Karrigan coming in late from this CT wrap. Gonna get shut down after that. It's a little bit weird, you know.
I think you're expecting that third rotate, right? You think there's a full setup of B, not only because Big have fallen for it every single time, which is hilariously the reason that Big are still double hit at 20 seconds in the round. They go, guys, just we don't know what they're doing, just play for your site. And then, you know, at that point, Karrigan's running CTs looking for the rotate. He doesn't see it, and everyone else is committed. That one off. Oh dear. Oh well, they anchored down that round. That's fine. They're not mobile anymore, and you can use that to your advantage next time and just commit. You know, double down on your B play and fully execute after your defaulting. I wonder if that's where FaZe will go now.
Twistzz being ballsy right here. And yeah, it may be a little too ballsy. It's not like there was anyone here who could have helped him. He's trying to fight for this control, but gives over that opening pick. And now the pressure's really on for Big. Like, it gets really, really scary when you go a man down on the CT side. It suddenly becomes a matter of making the right gamble. No one wants their round to come down to a coin flip. Oh, well, Tabson, not learning from the lesson of Twistzz, also pushes into the apartments and has given up another, attempting to trade that out late.
Uh-oh.
They're going to peek the apartments again. Oh, Gade with one, but he's getting chased down. He manages to get back into the site. I don't know how. And while this is happening, Keto is holding down the arch side. Gade won't let them in. He's always good for two. Can he get any more? Yes, a third. And just Olaf left to beat. Gade goes on a tear. And look at him. It's got that fresh org smell about him.
Nice, that's a good meme. That's a good one there. And a big round for Berlin International Gaming. They lock it in. All thanks to Gade. That was a 3-on-5 FaZe. They don't mind committing into a two-man hold there, but you'd think you'd get more trades off. Gade just dancing behind the boxes on default. Sick round out of him. Not traded, not chased down after that first kill onto Rain. And Big starting to believe again. That's 3 rounds in a row. That's FaZe's money broken. More Deagles. This time, not the German Deags. They're going to get made quick work of. 2 kills. Fighting deep down middle. That's your teammate's flash. syrsoN's going to steal it instead. And Rain maybe catching it by surprise. That's one. Hello, turn around! Twistzz is dead to Brokey. That was down bottom middle. What? That wasn't even Rain.
Yeah.
I thought he got him in apps.
I thought Rain got him too.
What is going on?
These rounds
are double wrapping them.
These rounds are so sloppy and so weird. And right now, you know, like when you're the Deagles, you're fine with sloppy and weird. It's kind of your preferred state of being.
Nice
Rain
shot.
will get caught, and now Brokey should be dead. Oh, yeah, jumping in. Jump scare from Keto.
Yeah, if you're going to drop into under, like, be ready to pre-fire, basically. Like, don't just crawl in and sneak in. Yeah, like, jump, crouch in the air, and hit the landing. And, yeah, you're just going to jump scare your opponent. It will feel great. Yeah, the team flash there, that was because syrsoN was playing for the flash. He dodged it, and he gets some nice shots with the AWP. For a second, we get scared of the Deagles, but perfect landing from Keto. And 4-5, forget FaZe's lead. This one's heating up. Oh, right down
my God.
There you go.
They're in your face. Twistzz! And Carrigan's past them. What? Oh, my God. Okay, well, yeah.
Round's over.
Yeah, there's something to be said there. I just can't think of the words.
Mental.
Bro, I love the way Carrigan plays. Like, Twistzz is in the smoke fighting 2 different guys that, like, no one could even see each other. Twistzz is probably going like, oh, Finn, can you come back? I need some help here. Finn's like, no, I'm in B. I'm killing them all.
And then he kills the B guys. Right?
And like, at that point in time, the third guy in the site's got no idea that he's getting chased down. The other 2 dudes are still walking into folks in the smoke.
Carrigan, man.
Yeah, dude.
13-6. He takes the AWP out of B. He kills a rotate. And he can give that to Brokey if he wants as well. 6-4. Carrigan's leading the charge. Big with the pause as well. Money is fine. Sort of. Maybe. Everyone almost can buy. Maybe you have to take a hit with the nades. This is going to be a very important round for Big, though. If they fall here, that's when FaZe start to leap ahead, get out of control, and steal away a 2-0 series, or at least try to. Big. 15 seconds, boys. Better get those calculators out. What are we wielding?
With this kind of performance, in a way, Neo never even left FaZe. Mr. Anderson is still very much here. It's like a low-key Matrix reference for you all. Bit of a nade exchange. Hugo always says that when you explain the jokes,
yeah, I got it,
and
then you explained it.
then it just now you're hollowing.
I don't want to compliment it anymore.
Rain, you know, you can't spell grain of salt without rain, so here we are. Should have taken that app swing with a grain of salt, perhaps, as they're doubled up here.
Tenuous.
Yeah. Oh, Karrigan playing with more timings. It's not safe to get out of Boiler. You're going to have to fight your way through the apartments. The apartments are now your final hold, mate. Karrigan is in your bomb site, whether you like it or not. They're having to flash themselves in as CTs because Karrigan is here. There's the first. He keeps the second player trapped in apps. Karrigan has made this round very weird for everyone involved. Even his own teammates are struggling with what to do here. They're trying to flush him out while he's down in the pit. And finally they will. Now they get another kill. Karrigan heard at least one more player here. He knows about the guy in the site. So what's the game plan going to be for the rest of the gang? A 3-on-3. The whole round thrown into this weird limbo because of how deep Karrigan was able to get.
What a mad play for Karrigan, and it works out pretty well in spreading big thin. tabseN's got pit though, and I don't think that's what you're ready for. Molly comes in. Once you kill tabseN, you check the kill feed and you wonder where's k1to. He was the guy to get that trade in the first place. Olof smokes the Molotov, and Brokey burns a little bit as well. It's not looking easy, but Twistzz has a good timing. Bomb's been needs to go down rather. It's in the site. k1to just trying to stall. A few more seconds and he's done it. Just enough. No plant allowed, and gade living gets big the round. It's a bit weird, yeah. It's a bit wacky. FaZe are just trying to find that second player, and k1to did a great job of stalling it out. All that from Karrigan, though. I wonder if FaZe, you know, I guess it's easier in hindsight to realize B would be pretty empty at that point. Karrigan had so long in the bomb site with two players at big, trapped in apartments. They knew he was there, he knew they were there, and so it wasn't a surprise to see Big heavy rotate that round. Luckily enough, gade does live, not throwing himself to the wolves. And another pause for Big. They win the round, but these are not coming through clean by any means.
No, and that's always going to keep Big modest, right? Like, even when you look at the investment that's looking to pull through here, it's pretty garbage. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. Like, you're running a double scout after winning the round. That's not a nice feeling. Hang on. Oh, so they overbought. There's a spare scout in spawn.
Doesn't help, does it?
Yeah, that's also going to further the old money troubles. But a quad B stack, the order of the day, maybe? Flashing back in, here it is, Karrigan. Normally the guy to play anti-flash, but once again, he didn't have any teammates up there with him. Hopefully, the sheer amount of utility has given away this stack. Like, there was so many flashes, so many nades. And so surely, with Karrigan being the guy right up at the front, he should have been able to piece this together. Rest of FaZe are taking it slow, and this has given time for Big to move these players back into the A bomb site.
Oh, Rain, that's a lot of damage. Even through the wall, does more to syrsoN. Gonna get out with his life. FaZe would love the 4-on-4. Now Big know they need to care about long. syrsoN's called, he's been smoked off. tabseN's dispatched to do it. They're all gonna fight together, and Rain with a spray. Almost the third. tabseN moves in for the round, and he wants everyone dead. Olof's taking down syrsoN finally. tabseN's digging the bomb, he's chasing Brokey. Even if that kill landed, it would have been the round. Instead, tabseN's caught by surprise by Olof on the side. And now Brokey just trying to get out of there. He goes back to B. Oh my god, are you really going to try this one? Olof's got the info, Brokey's got an open path, and Olof just needs to live. There's no way
Olof's
gade will know. Yeah, bye-bye.
That's huge.
Thanks for coming. That's the round. Unless gade works it out quickly. He has, at least. No kit, but he's going for the clutch.
Yeah, but with the bomb planted for Banana, Olof's late timing back in is great for FaZe. It means he can just play around this bomb. Now, there is a kit on gade, so maybe, if he won that first fight, maybe there was a chance with the smoke to make things weird. But there's no need to talk about maybes, not when Brokey's nailed the shot and picked up the round for FaZe Clan.
What a spray for Rain as well. Like, the reason he doesn't get tabseN there in this one is he's still trying to spam out syrsoN behind the smoke, and he was behind the smoke. tabseN almost makes magic happen. Dropping the bomb would have caused some serious problems for Olof, who they already, knew about. He got an entry onto syrsoN. Very weird round, but big. Close. Won't cut it. They're running out of money. FaZe is picking up momentum. And they're not getting flustered in these weird, wacky mid-rounds either. T-side's building. Boost up. Oh, that's one way to do it.
Okay, that was really, really cool, the way that they did that. They didn't assemble the boost. Instead, they they have syrsoN leaping onto the head of the guy boosting him so that he just takes an immediate peek. Also, Karrigan's dead here. Uh-oh, FaZe. You can feel this one slipping away from you. You don't want to admit it. But suddenly you're throwing into a 2-on-4. Now, two of these players are very, very low, and Olof is throwing guns out the map. Hasn't been able to get all of them out of there. Gade retreats with an AK, and it's pretty important right now that twistzz doesn't re-swing this, because he wants that rifle.
Yeah. These rounds can still get out of hand.
Yeah, it's not impossible for FaZe to win this, right? You might just look at the numbers, say 4-on-2, oh my god, they've butchered it. But Big don't have the info, they don't really know what's happening. They don't want to take a gamble either and risk ending up in like a post plant.
Is that what that bug was? Olof marked the smoke, right? Maybe he pinged it and we saw it highlighted in GoTV. That's kind of cool. I don't know if that's a bug, but sometimes we see guns illuminated in GoTV. Very strange. Oh, nice boost. Rain catches Gade low. They know the AK is still here, though. Where will it be? Hiding in the corner. Rain walks into the smoke. The Molotov saves his life, and it takes out twistzz. Olof running out of options. The smoke is faded. He has to stay back on banana side to win his 1v1. And midair is twistzz with the AWP. Olof retreats, goes back to play with his teammate. They want to just take down one of these players while they've got the chance. twistzz is stalling, doing the dance, and Rain's drops syrsoN, meaning Olof can get out of dodge. And there we go, 2-on-4.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful from Rain and Olof. So much experience between these two. I loved every single moment of getting to watch that. The boost to find the opener, the molly to clear out the positions in the site and force that very awkward gunfight out of twistzz. Plus, I do think as well, like, since Olof went away, right? Like, pre-retirement Olof was still, like, just cracked in every way, and he's really good now. But it feels like he's gotten even smarter with like how he plays rounds out, right? No longer does he like just kind of run into fights and go, I'm just the best, so I'll win them. You know, like so often he's willing to just make the call to win the round. It's not always pretty, but my God, does it put rounds on the board for FaZe Clan. Everything he did here was like a perfect example of that. You know, like he's fighting the banana guy in the 2-on-2 to slow it down. But the moment Rain gets this kill, he goes, well, the banana guy can do whatever he wants. I'll just go hide. He can't win.
Robin's not changing his stance.
Such an easy time right now.
Keep it up, boys. Another round. 10-5, maybe. Fantastic. Yeah, he's going to be having a great time, right? Karrigan's feeling it, and the calls are flowing. The 2vx's are coming in. No one's having a poor game. Twistzz is 3-8, but you wouldn't even realize. Big, ooh. Volleyed out a banana for now, and it keeps 3 here as FaZe set up util towards that A-bomb site. They're not executing. When have FaZe been in a hurry in this T side? They've often done their due diligence. And that's why it's been so hard for Big to read where to play, where to stack, where to lean. Kito's making a solo peek. His team has already left him. He sees the AWP, and he doesn't want to be bit by it. And that even keeps twistzz in position as well. syrsoN's taken that 1 AWP to long, and he needs to win the round on his own.
He certainly could. syrsoN's a pretty wild guy. There's the first on a Karrigan. They might give him a few more chances here. They've just gotten past, but the Deagles finding more success back in the site, and in the blink of an eye, it's all Twistzz, baby. 1-on-4. He spots the pit player. He knows all about Gade with that USP. Taps him out, makes it look easy. Ready for twistzz. Twistzz, this could be remarkable, but instead it's syrsoN sealing the deal on a 6th round for Big. The AWP coming in with a couple of kills. The Deagle and twistzz as well. That's just chef's kiss moment right there.
That's 2 1-on-5s in this series that have become very close, down to 1v2s. Nice try out of Twistzz. Oh, clean headshots. But syrsoN's so quick with the AWP, man. Catching that first, the smoke fades as well. And look at the closer. Ugh, wouldn't even get time to react. FaZe, all right. You've won the half, you're happy with that at least, but now with only pistols and a single Galil, it's Big's chance to make things fairly equal. And they won't turn their nose up at that opportunity, especially considering how dominant this game started with a 5-0. With FaZe seemingly having every read on every rotate. Twistzz caught by the Yorb. syrsoN was ready for him to be through the smoke, and now he looks for more.
Now, syrsoN should nail this, but because I've said that, Karrigan's going to reckon. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Wallbang will do it.
He will wallbang Karrigan out. Rain attempting to hit a timing is also a lamb to the slaughter. Olof baited in by the promise of that molly into the double setup. And just Brokey left. It was a 1v5 when this began.
Oh, just.
And that will be a 7-8 scoreline. Split neck and neck almost as we head into this second half. Big are trying to play catch-up, trying to get this to be a 3-map series after all. But can they put a stop to a FaZe that looked lights out?
Close to me, going.
Good luck, man. I'm completely segregated.
Kablamo! Ho, the breach, holy moly! Hey guys, how to breach.
Today we're gonna show you some... Never mind.
Well, we're pretty close, all things considered. Considering this was once a 5-0 start for FaZe, Big have managed to make something of their CT half after all. Spearheaded by guys like syrsoN and Twistzz leading the pack. tabseN down bottom of the board, something that I'm really not used to saying. If we can get a T-side recovery out of him, then maybe Big have still got some fight left in them here, heading into the second half of FaZe's map pick.
Yeah, this can flip this script very quickly. Big double nade up top B. FaZe aren't there, though. Dodging a bit of death. Karrigan has the re-aggro flash, and so Big, they're tempted into these murky waters that they think are uninhabited by FaZe clan. They couldn't be further from the truth. Rain, oh, quick tap, another flash, but it's too late. It's for Twistzz instead. They need to check this corner. There's another flash ready to go. Twistzz just gets cleared, though, and this util has done absolutely nothing for FaZe. Big, now ready to go, all in. They know Karrigan's here. Those flashes came from Coffin. He's changed spot.
Oh, nice tap, and Olof even dealing with the mid lurk while this is happening. They're now in on the side of the Big side. They're trying to rush down Karrigan. He's all alone, but he's making it look so damn comfortable. gade will get the better of it, but Karrigan has teed up FaZe clan for this pistol after a one-sided start for the big boys.
He's getting weird with it.
He is getting weird with it, gade. Oh, Raffin through CT spawn.
Bye.
All right, baby. What can he do, Hugo?
Are they going to grab the kit? It's at back quad at new box. They need to pick it up. Yeah, Olof's running through. I think they realized at this point, why is he not planted? He's had the site for free all round. Here we go. Open plant. gade with his options available goes towards the pit with a Glock. Range is not in his repertoire.
Yeah, it's going to be weird because, you know, it's this very open plant, but as you say, he's got the Glock, and the USP should have the advantage at range here. So gade going to take something impressive, going to take something gnarly. Brokey going up and over in the graveyard, and gade is looking, he hides, but Olaf, that is fast! And that's probably just come in right after Brokey said, yeah, pit's clear, and Olaf is still ready for it.
I think Brokey saw him. Surely not, right? Like, it didn't look like
I don't think he did, no.
Yeah, right below. Would have at least fired a bullet. Man, Olof, when we have seen FaZe play both these maps against Miles and EG, one win, one loss. One thing Olof has been really good at, and I know it doesn't really matter in this round, but it does come through, is his timings on mid pushes. It feels like whenever T's go B, he's always pushing down mid, killing the lurker, and then flanking Banana. Obviously, it ended up on A anyway, but it's still a good play. Still set them up with a kit with the info. I've just yet to see him do that mid push at the wrong moment and die. So, always convinced by the calling of Karrigan, and with those shots at the back of B, remember them from Karrigan, a couple of kills, really loosened things up there.
Yeah, man, I mean, I knew Karrigan had something up his sleeve there. I've cast so many big moments of his from that exact position, yeah. So he's just right at home, in at back B, holding it down, put him alone there, and he really does pick it up now. Gade with the opener, but the responses are good. The responses are clean. Gade doubles back to the short side as a nasty surprise for Olof. But the SMG of Twistzz, he can headshot you with whatever he's using, be it an AWP, an MP9. Arguably, the latter is the most annoying.
Yeah, still closes it with the body spray though. But yeah, the insta-dink certainly makes that clutch unwinnable, and an AK picked up is good stuff for Twistzz. You know, he was quiet in the first half. He said it didn't really matter. It's not like he was losing rounds for FaZe by any means, and a couple of kills there. It's going to get the blood flowing again. Closing the round against that one AK-47. Big now have nothing to show for it. And Nade up top B is wishful thinking. Even with damage, FaZe are not going to be threatened. And this is more Banana control that FaZe have had in this round than Big had in the entire first half. Think about that for a second. Big never had this. Maybe they had syrsoN with the AWP once or twice, peeking down, or forced FaZe late into car executes. But in terms of being tucked in this corner, something Big are not knowledgeable about. Keto doesn't care though, still hits the flick D.
It's always the way, mate. You're gonna point it out? Nah.
Bomb drop though, round's over, right? Right?
Yeah, surely. It should be. I mean, there wasn't really anything in this to begin with. And Twistzz, nice and clean. There's just something about the way this guy peaks angles. I love it. It's so smooth. It's silky. It's luscious, just like his hair. Very on brand. But now we got the guns coming through for Big. You know, their little quiet streak since losing the pistol might have made you put them to the back of your minds, but these guys know how to tango as well. And they've got the dancing shoes on. syrsoN v Brokey. We even get an AWP fight. Look at Karrigan go as well.
Chill, bro. No one's even watching. He could get 2 kills if he went right now. He's got cover from Bolt. Bolt covers dead. Karrigan is 2. Oh my goodness, that's all gone so wrong. If the cover comes in, if Brokey hits his shot, Karrigan doesn't get backstabbed by Twistzz, and he maybe doubles up. And that could have gone a whole lot better. Instead, down a man, Olof tucked in Boiler. Wally's gone by him. He's going to try and catch the late man of Twistzz, and now knows they're in the bomb site, and he's going to hold off, wait for rain.
Olof's made this round a possibility. Oh, he's going to catch another. Olof is just playing with his food right now. He's called for Rain to come and join him. Lots of damage onto Tabson. Rain, 1 bullet, the nade, anything could do it. Tabson's got to be clean, but Rain finds him. It almost gets weird with that jump timing. olofmeister, though, mate, this guy. Oh, it's so great. It's so great having him in the server and looking so good every day.
Yeah, it was that exact same duo that won the 2v4 in Banana. If you remember, in the T side, Olof and Rain, it was them who got that 2v4 over the line. That's a 2v3 from the same couple of lads. And 12-7, when you're winning rounds like that out of nowhere, that's when things are starting to really flow for FaZe. 7 rounds for Big, yet to break the mold on this T side. Just good decision-making, most importantly, from these guys. I mean, we know Olof and Rain more than experienced in these moments, but no one overfacing, no one giving away anything. And I actually like the Banana push, or sorry, the mid push play from Karrigan with the cover from Brokey. It's just a shame that, I say shame, you know, Tabs destroyed them there, but it could have gone so much better. Like, if Brokey hits his shot, that round is over.
Mate, the gnarly thing is like, even Twistzz was involved in holding for that mid swing. Like, the fact that Tabson blows them both out the water is just mind-blowing.
That's the Tabson effect, man. Even when he's having a great game, which he is, it's not enough to save Big. They just need a T-side round. It's the IGLs leading the server right now, with Olof there as well. More nades up B, Rain's alone. He's out of util. Might need Karrigan to come on back eventually, even just to get that smoke in. Buy a little bit more time here for FaZe. Karrigan running the rotate. Knows they can hear him, doesn't care. Wants them to know that this B site, it's not yours. We're stacked up, we're 3, please believe. Smoke down, and it was never gonna really happen. It's only a fake for Big. The bomb's up top mid. Twistzz is deciding to stick around, and rightly so, as Big set up with 30 to go.
Oh, Brokey has just given them room at short. Olaf needs to be ready for this. They're moving in, and he's not fighting. So Brokey out on an island is pretty much doomed to fail. Olaf, oh, there he is. Caught late from tabseN in the apartments, but still he keeps it even. He keeps it in a 2-on-2. syrsoN is taking a big risk here on the push, but he reaps the reward. Rain dead on the rotation. Karrigan now throwing into a clutch.
No idea.
One player already crossed the pit, and he's none the wiser. So tabseN and syrsoN lock that round in. And, you know, I always get nervous with those pushes through CT. We actually saw Karrigan end up, you know, having a bit of a mare doing that just the other day, where he pushes CT in a 3-on-2, gives away that kill, and suddenly, you know, spurs on his opponent for the retake. But syrsoN nails the shot, and the moment that came in, the round was won. That's kind of the risk of it, right?
Yeah, the reason he knows he can get away with that as well is because Big would just be throwing a full execute. So they know that you know, first rotate off of B isn't going to be super steadfast. Big only had, you know, 10 seconds in between, you know, showing on A and winning the bomb site. So syrsoN knows, okay, this rotates late from FaZe or it's coming banana. Either way, I get in for or I get a kill. And he's got full faith he's winning that. Rain is just running none the wiser. And tabseN even planted for him as well. So even if that round did get weird, it's syrsoN in library to cut down a, you know, a defuse. Easy stuff for Big. They break the curse. They get on the board, Harry. Better late than never, but is there any more from them? Although this is a full eco for FaZe, they'll be coming right back in with guns in the follow-up.
Four USPs in top mid, and Rain alone B with the deagle. I kind of, you know, out of all the ways to play this kind of buyout, I like it. You know, you're oh my God, they're pushing middle, and they're hitting a really good timing. There's no one watching for this. syrsoN's seen it, and the turnaround's in, but the USPs have done a great deal.
3K.
Yeah, Olaf, 3K, including his teammate. But still, a 2-on-2 in a round like this, you came into this having bought a deagle, and that was the extent of it.
Yeah, imagine if he didn't kill his teammate. They would be up right now. They'd be favored to win this round. Instead, it's still in hot water. syrsoN's finally bringing the bomb, taking his sweet time to run this rotate. Tizian's about to cut one off, and there's a free kill. Now Brokey has the info. Tizian's already run back, but Brokey might catch him getting into apps. Oh, he comes back for the kill. Brokey's got the headshot, 1v1. Fakes the death cam. syrsoN confirms it. Full nade. syrsoN doesn't want to swap off the AWP, though. Might just run round the app side. Bomb is at the back of the, oh, sorry, front of default, rather.
Yeah, syrsoN's reposition should have just won them the round. Like, it's really, really hard for Brokey now. He'd have to get given this fight, and syrsoN will not give it over. With no kit, there's just not enough time. But you can do a lot of damage here, at least. That's what Brokey's looking for.
Perfect.
And the damage has been done. All 5 kills for FaZe on a USP round. They get out with an AWP. Yeah, Big win the round. But FaZe now coming in with an investment. Oof, they are right where they want to be.
Yeah, like they were absolutely fine giving that up. A lot of teams would have even forced in that round as well to, you know, to stop Big from building into the half. But FaZe don't want to let them build, Harry. They tear down this tower, and Big's money now gone. They buy here, and that's it. FaZe, they win this round. It's not GG, but it's as close as you're going to get before the 16th is found. Big on eco against 30, not fun. FaZe, they've got to be laughing right now after that eco. Great work.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you still need to find the success on the back of it, right? You can't be getting ahead of yourself here. They're fighting for this top banana control tabs, and there's a big gap in that smoke. But he's not able to use it against Rain. Flash is getting lined up by Karrigan. It's going to pop just behind Rain there. And that's if they do try to challenge for banana, which they're not. Brokey missed shot on the opener, had a chance, but he does still have Twistzz here, who tries to send them back. It's gotten a little bit weird. It's Olaf to actually break the silence first. Now they know about him up here. on the balcony. Twistzz is flashed off. Olaf needs to help him, and it's getting a little bit messy, but olofmeister locking it down. Oh, he even drops into the pit, and USP's the final guy. Olaf, he's hopped in the time machine. He's rolling back the years. What a round.
Yeah, I mean, we saw his USP got warmed up in that eco, didn't it? And now it's finally pulled into a gun round. syrsoN full whites everyone, by the way. Absolutely everyone. That kill feed is not a lie. Keto and Twistzz coming up short could not see Olof. He got the first kill of the round. They knew he was there. And still, everyone runs looking at apps and they get blinded by syrsoN. It's not what you wanted for Big. And it might be the beginning of the end. brokey even peeking down middle. He's had enough. He doesn't care. And he knows that FaZe are as close as it gets to closing this series.
It must be such a liberating feeling as well, knowing that you've got guys like Olaf playing like this. Like, you can be a little more loose if you're brokey. Especially because, like, you know, when you look at this FaZe squad, there's so much clutch potential. It's terrifying. You know, in the early days, brokey was very much the guy we would look to for clutches. But, you know, now when you go down this list, I think especially with guys like Olaf, Reign, these like very tenured, grizzled veterans, they'll win it out smartly. Then you got brokey, this explosive young talent who, you know, will give you a really flashy clutch.
And then you throw in not only Karrigan, who on the T side was having a lights-out start. Like, he's kept it up. He was like 13-6, now he's 19-14. He was entering rounds. He was just winning rounds single-handedly. And Twistzz, who we were saying, oh, this guy's having a quiet game, 3-8, doesn't matter though. FaZe are fine. Well, now he's stepped up in a big way. He's back to being positive. He's third on the team. There is not a bad sign, a bad omen for FaZe and for Big. Oh, got a feel for them. They've met FaZe at all their glory right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we said, like, there's kind of two faces to FaZe. There's the FaZe that's feeling it, and there's the FaZe that looks ugly.
Yeah, which phase are FaZe in?
And right now, mate, they are in that, like, prime time gaming phase, man. This is the worst iteration of the team to me. It's terrifying.
FaZe is set to max. There's the X. Came with a word too early.
Yeah. FaZe sex. What's good? syrsoN
Not what I said.
out into top middle, and brokey's holding for him.
Yeah, he's seen the barrel. He knows what's up. Waiting for the kill to come. Oh, dear. Oh, it's so close, but almost a double. Instead, nothing. No one, nowhere. And now they jump out of apps. brokey's back at the bomb site. Twistzz is drawing them in, and Olof's ready to knock them down.
Oh my God, brokey!
Chill.
Unreal, a wrist-breaking flick, and he's still hungry for more. They don't even know about Olaf yet. Keto can't win his fight, and Olaf takes out another. He's chasing you down, syrsoN. He's running, he's gunning, and he's looking for big kills. Now up onto 15. Spearheaded by Olaf, rolling back the years. Wonderful shot from brokey. Yeah. Everyone in their stride right now.
This is the replay I want to see. Yeah. Oh. Keep that cam on all damn day. 15-9. And yeah, not a bad sight here for FaZe, not at all. Pistols out with a Galil and a Scout. Big. They've got to figure it out. We've got FaZe. Oh, they want to take apps fights. They want to peek into ult middle. They're going to do so. He saw something there. Flashed out Twistzz and knows that they've got him locked in. Molotov, even down ult mid. There is no getting away from FaZe. There is no hidey hole you can tuck your head into. Karrigan, he's reading the jump up. tabseN's gone. 3 on 5. And FaZe, it's a formality at this point.
Yeah, they're so content with this now. That flash is good, but Karrigan, even while blinded, still takes one with him. Olaf is here to put the nail in the coffin. And every gravedigger dies, but FaZe clan are burying Big today. They take him down 2-0. Big stuff from the FaZe boys. And if they can keep this up, oh, we're in for one hell of a group.